I think people will feel there's like a melancholiness to it. I mean, the space feels quite low lit and everything, and there's a reverence to it. But also, when I walk round, I sort of see that, but I also hear his fun side, his cheeky side, his life. Is part of it for me, and obviously because I know him and work with him, there's that. But I think people will I think what they get from this is that, you know, what a great talent he was, and what a great talent we had in England.
Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear.
So you take. You know what I mean?
No, and then for example, the here, Sean.
I think that the exhibition does suggest that in the early years he wasn't always famous and he wasn't always rich and sometimes misunderstood. But I think seeing all the garments together is a very powerful message that his work was based not on just a kind of shock tactics. That's what I think was some of the misunderstanding. But it was based on a profound understanding of cut and construction that derives from his 4 years work on Savile Row. Because of his storytelling ability, because his catwalk presentations weren't just about showing clothes, they were presenting an elaborate narrative that was sometimes shocking, but also sometimes disturbing, and yet it was linked to not just a desire to surprise and shock, but to make the clothes mean something more out of the context of a catwalk presentation.
What we see here is truly an amazing realization of a truly amazing thought process. But what it also connotates to me is the tremendous influence he had through his knowledge of art history, through his exposure to this museum in particular, and then eventually also to his studies of fashion.
His legacy will be that he really did push boundaries. For young people to come around here, for young designers to come around here, it's inspiring to see how technical he was, but how artistic, and how he never had any boundaries, which I think is what a great designer is.
Mm-hmm.